Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maka, and you're welcome today. So I just wanted to quickly touch on something about something I saw someone said. So it was on Instagram. So this individual was actually advising people. So her advice was that don't do business with this type of three people. She said the first one is people that don't give you answers straight, that beat around the bush. Secondly is people that talk about God a lot. And the third one is what was the third one she said? I forgot about it. The one I wanted to talk about now is about people that talk about God a lot. Like personally, I talk about God a lot. If you're close to me, if you live around me, if you ever come around me and on a daily basis or we have anything in common, you know that I talk about God a lot. Because I believe that is the source of my life. I've come to that understanding that whatever I do it unto the Lord. Right. So the reason why I wanted to touch on this is that because when I heard that, one mind said, okay, now probably you need to stop talking about God a lot, so that people don't perceive you as such a person that not to be trusted. But at the same time, I was able to get hold of myself again. I know who I am. I know, like, this is who I am. So that's why I know that a lot of people come across that, and a lot of people also feel that way. There are bad people in the church, yes. Are there people that call themselves Christians and they are good and not to be trusted? Absolutely. But that does not make you to stop talking about God. As far as at this stage in my life, I just believe that in all that I do, God must take the glory. In everything that concerns me, He must take the glory. I don't care about what the world thinks. In knowing about God, it's not just I'm talking about. Another thing I want to touch on, it's not talking about God, but knowing God. So for people that just talk about God without knowing Him, yeah, that kind of life might pertain to them. But if you know God, you know His words, you know how to treat people, you know how to do business with people, you know how to go about with people, with things, with your daily activities, right? You're constantly, because you see God, you ask yourself, what would Jesus do here? Would Jesus want to be bad to this person, or would He want to treat this person right? So you ask yourself this question. So this also goes out to Christians. You see, you need to know God yourself, so that when things like this arise, you're not swayed, you're not like confused. Because a lot of people that will see that, well, okay, please let me minimize talking about God. Life is spiritual. You need to know your source. You need to understand that it's not about what the word said, but what the word of God says about it. Remember again, in all that you do, give glory to the name of God. Let everything that you do glorify the name of God. In it, all that you do it as you do unto the Lord. Do it as you do unto the Lord. You know that thing that when you're doing, you're seeing God in it. You're doing it as if you're doing it for God. When you're relating with people, you do it as if you're doing it for God. When you are doing anything at all, right? So don't be discouraged when you see things like that, especially when you are a dedicated Christian, when you know God. Let things like that not pull you off. There's a lot of distractions now, trying to take people away from the things of God, from talking about God. See, the God is being taken out of schools already. God is being taken out of so many places already. You want to stop talking about God because someone made this kind of statement? Please don't stop. I think this is time to intensify it. Talk about God. Talk about His majesty, His supremacy. Talk about Him everywhere you go. I just wanted to drop this quick one here. Thank you so much for listening and remain blessed. Bye-bye.